We are live. How's it going, everybody? In the chat. Who all's here? Say hello. So I can say hello back.
Obviously, fucking Jeff's in here.
Yeah, fucking Jeff, who retracted his message, though I had seen it. Said something about not stopping. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know if I want to know what he's talking about.
That's sketchy as fuck, Jeff.
Right. I can't stop.
Sketchy as fucking fuck.
All right. So, for everybody who's here, we are about to listen to Eternal Blue, the finally full length from SPIRITBOX. We have not heard any of the singles outside, or any of the other album outside of the singles that they released,
which was, I guess, Holy Roller, Constance, and Secret Garden.
Holy Roller, Constance,
Circle with Me,
Secret Garden.
Circle with Me.
No, not Secret Garden. Wait, is Secret Garden? What is Secret Garden?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that came out like last month.
Secret Garden, Secret Window.
I guess I can't. I just don't remember it right now. And then Hurt You. We heard Hurt You. So we really have heard like half of
that
it.
one.
You haven't?
I've not heard.
Yeah, we did. We did it on stream. We did it on stream. It was like the new metal.
Drunk?
Probably. It was like the new metal creepy video with like the people having sex and stuff.
That's not.
Bro, you were literally there. We wait for you for that reason. It was you were there. I guarantee you.
I don't think so.
Man. I guarantee you. I will look right now before we even start.
I would remember the SPIRITBOX sex. Okay.
Look. Okay. God damn it. If I go to the video, you'll see it. Okay. Hurt You, SPIRITBOX. We had like a whole discussion. This one right here. Do you remember this?
Okay, yeah, I remember now. I remember now.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember now. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, let me change this marquee. This is our Friday marquee. There you go. Okay. Oh, and I didn't make those watermarks. I meant to do that. Stop playing. I'm just trying to rewind it. Okay. Anyways, so what do you guys think? Should we do like one song at a time with like a pause in between, or should we just let it play like we've been doing? What do you think?
So I plan on doing a judgment of every song and then listing my songs in order. Basically, that's my thought on it.
Okay, so we'll pause it in between each song and maybe just like be like, that sucked. That was good. Way to go. Okay. Something like that. Joshua Welker, Constantine, fucking Jeff, Christopher Armstrong. What's up, guys?
What's up?
All right. Well, we got 10 viewers. So that's pretty good for an album stream. So I guess we will get started. We haven't heard this first song. So let's get into it, I guess. Oh, first is I'm wondering, SPIRITBOX Eternal Blue, right? Look at this. Huh? Maybe a little bit of influence by this JRPG. Lunar 2, Eternal Blue, blue hair, Courtney, huh? Interesting. Jordan, play Lunar 2. It's pretty good.
I'll get to it after all the Final Fantasy and Square ones.
Have you played what's it called? Parasite Eve?
Fire. No, but I want to.
You get Parasite Eve too. It's like a horror RPG slash
with, like, guns.
Yeah, with like survival horror a little bit in there. The second one is like straight up survival horror, like Resident Evil controls and all that. Yeah. But if you put in a cheat code, I think you have to have like a Game Genie or like whatever the fuck it was for PlayStation. But you could
Game Shark.
You could get Game Shark. You could get a gunblade as your like first weapon in the game, and it's fucking sick. Because it is square.
It is square with the port, so I could get.
All right, now we have 14 viewers. I'll quit bullshitting. So first song on the album is Sun Killer. So here we go. Okay, I guess I'll preface this by saying I've seen a lot of like semi-negative reviews or mixed reviews, I guess. Like people expecting it to be heavy, I guess. I think I'm gonna say without listening to the album that I think their one marketing mistake that they did wrong, which they have good fucking marketing. I think the one mistake they did was putting out Holy Roller. They should have saved that for album because
I agree with that.
would have appeased all of the people who were like, "Oh, it's not heavy." You know, they had already heard it, so it didn't count.
I also am like 95% convinced that that's going to be the heaviest album song of the album.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really hard to top that as far as heaviness goes. So
and I'm pretty sure they didn't put the Ryo Kinoshita one, and they should have done that. They should have put that as the album version. But whatever. Let's see how it goes. Let's flow through this. Welcome in everybody, Becca, Snarky, Constantine, Joshua Walker. I already said y'all's names, but all right. First song, Sunkiller. No, we have not heard the album. That we saved it. We've heard the singles that they put out
just for now.
Yeah, we've heard the singles that they put out previously, and we're super excited. We fucking love SPIRITBOX. So, Sunkiller, let's go. Ready for some prog here.
Queen of the Dam soundtrack, is that you?
Turn that up. Starting it off with a bass riff.
That thing's fucking chunky.
Her voice is crisp as shit. Jared says there's another song that's a face melter as well. Hopefully we don't get blocked, by the way. I should also preface by saying gotta watch
if we do, we'll be back. It's fine.
Because we play our shit louder than everybody else does. For a reason.
We like to party. That new metal coming through right there, buddy.
Ooh. There's that fall.
Harmonies.
Constantine, bro, get that negative shit out of here.
Come on, we're here to have fun and enjoy this.
Billie Eilish?
Hey, we stand Billy in this house. Oh, that guitar. Those bids, baby.
God. Like a fucking chainsaw.
Oh, the down an octave? Yes, sir.
I'm awake.
He's probably just stoned.
No, I was counting out all the bars and stuff in my head.
Oh, that ended. Ooh, that straight into the next song. It was a good flow. So yeah, as an opener, that was pretty damn good. Like her, like perfect clean singing, just right in there.
So first of all, the first thing I'm noticing about this is that the production on this is fucking incredible.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, crisp, very very crisp, very crisp. Her
the vocal production.
Yes, yeah, the vocal. That's what I was trying to say. Is it? Her vocals are like perfect.
That song kind of gave me the Rules of Nine vibes to it, where it was kind of just like eerie and a lot of like clean singing throughout the song, and then it just had that really fucking aggressive, abrupt like breakdown at the end. So that's cool too.
I can see that. All right. And I noticed there's always like they have this like you can feel the prog at, like as literal, like it literally progresses, like the song, like that song just like was like slowly like just like building up and adding different layers and changing throughout, which Hurt You does the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I was counting the bars and stuff.
Yeah, because we're familiar with Hurt You. We saw Raimi doesn't fucking remember because he was drunk, but
that's like 90% of my life. Okay?
We heard this single, and I said the same thing about it, is that it like slowly changes, like it's like new metal and then gent and then heavy, and it's just they do a lot of stuff in here. Cause like starts out straight new metal. This is prog. This
Definitely
is prog,
prog
Constantine. It's not super prog. It's not fucking Opeth, but it's prog. Just like a metalcore, prog is the spectrum. Like there's levels, you know. Ah. Forgot this catchy ass chorus.
Dude, that background synth is so.
There goes the hiccups.
There's some crazy layering in this.
Yeah.
Swing it.
It's like it could never be loud enough.
Yeah, I'm on a full blast over here right now. She's still got that grime in her voice too. Ugh.
Constantine, bro, get out of here! What are you talking about, man?
If you're not here to enjoy this with us, then why are you here?
Constantine.
Gent is prog.
Yeah, literally, gent is prog.
Gent is prog. Gent is definitely born of prog, at least. And SPIRITBOX is definitely not overrated. Slow down, album.
Just
okay,
jumping from one to the other, man.
God, Constantine's a cool dude. He's in here almost every night we're streaming, but he's just in a mood. He's just in a mood tonight. I don't know what it is, man. So yeah, I mean, what makes you think what in your opinion makes them overrated? Is it just because they're singy-songy? You know, like that's like one of the coolest parts of it. Is that they have that heaviness.
That's that's the main argument that I've heard against this being good, is that it's just a lot of singing. It's a lot of singing. It's just radio rock, but it's like not. You know, like if singing and music makes it boring to you, then go listen to Tech Death or something. Go listen to Archspire,
bro. Yeah, because like, okay, again, like that song, we've heard it before, but it has that it has progression. It starts off as like new metal and then slowly gets slowly more complicated and complex. And then
it changes layers in that song, dude.
And then comes the breakdown, which like devolves, like it goes up. It's like, it's just a crazy change, man. Like it's really good. And honestly, that one is, I think I said it when it first came out, that one might be like one of my top like favorites, maybe top 5. Like it's very close to Blessed Be. Blessed Be is number 1 for me. It's got that same kind of like catchiness, but also heavy, you know. I like, that's the part that catches me about SPIRITBOX, is when she does that catchy shit, you know. Like I wouldn't put Holy Roller, I don't think, in my top 5.
I mean, that's probably
it's
their heaviest song.
Yeah,
ever.
It's literally their heaviest, but heavy as shit. Especially with Rio in it. Fuck, like, goddamn. But you know, I like SPIRITBOX for the range and just the cool shit that they do. You know what I mean? To my channel because of my fucking Constance video that blew up, because motherfucker made me cry for like an hour.
Yeah, I don't like the generic gent metalcore stuff, but this is definitely the best band that's doing it.
I mean, there's a reason that they're blowing up like they are.
Yeah, right.
You know, they're doing something that has been done before, but they're doing it in a different way that no one else is doing it.
And it's also so he said he's tired of all the generic gent metalcore nowadays. Well, nowadays is kind of not real, because there's really not, gent's not as big of a thing as it was like fucking 5-7 years ago, you know. It's changed.
Hey Michael,
really.
You see that comment? Fun fact number 1, the producer of this album also produced Volumes Via, which is one of our favorite gent albums.
Oh, that's like that's essentially my favorite metalcore album of all time. So, you know.
Via's great.
Via's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Fucking
that song,
top tier.
Ocean Days of Alaska says this next one is probably the best. So, SPIRITBOX is in its own SPIRITBOX for me. I haven't heard anything like them in a while. All right, let's get this next one. This one's got Sam Carter. That's Architects, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yellowjacket. I've heard a lot about this song too. So
fuck Yellowjacket. Got stung on the eyelid by one.
Ugh. Oh. Like that.
Yeah, it's like Bullet for My Valentine. The singer writes and records all the albums, all apart.
Ugh, that was like the nastiest I've ever heard. There he is.
There's that eerie new metal vibes in the background again. I love it.
Yeah. That's straight Queen of the Damned right there. You're right. Like
100%. Yeah.
Sounds kind of like Trust Company.
Dude, that synth is so cool.
Yeah, Sam sounds like he's going way harder than he has in a while.
That blended in really well, though, as well.
Oh! Yeah, they really do. They do really blend well together. Yeah, I've mostly heard Sam.
Oh.
That's Queen of the Damned right there, baby. Yeah. That's 100% with that.
Oh, that was these songs. If we just had it like the full album stream, like it would just like nonstop. This would be a nonstop like just craziness. Yeah, that was a good ass track. I loved it. Yeah, Sam did great. Courtney was in there some. But I mean, I'm not even really that big of an Architects fan, especially like recent Architects. You know, don't hate.
Oh, he went a little bit of old Architects.
Yeah, he did. He went hard. He went hard.
Good. That's the better Architects.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You shouldn't even be considered featured. Just he's just literally just part of the band for the entire song is what that is. Not even a feature. Wish the breakdown was
but
longer.
I'd prefer that over like other features where it's like 30 seconds. Like that Brand of Sacrifice Frankie one was like, come on.
I think balls like a motherfucker.
I don't think the breakdown needed to be longer as much as I like breakdowns because it had that like second like just that slappy part that you know, like that completed it. I don't think it needed.
That's not prog. I don't know what is, buddy. Looking at you, Tesseract.
I get a lot of Halo 2 vibes.
Halo 2, Queen of the Damned.
Yeah, that's what we're getting.
2002.
Lunar 2, Eternal Blue Complete. That's what the mixture is. It is those three things. Bill Quirk, SPIRITBOX bass player, used to play in a Canadian band called A Textbook Tragedy. Adam Christensen, Architects guitarist, also used to play in that band. Where's Dallas? He would know who Textbook Tragedy is. He's our resident Canadian.
Also, Bill Crook is an awesome bass player. I fucking love that dude.
All right. Next one is The Summit. Don't believe we've heard this one either. This is the fourth track. Softer one? Yeah. Excuse me. Yep. Something for everyone. That's why I love Periphery so much, is because they have that range. They have soft songs and heavy songs. It's a very like pop / R&B style of cadence singing structure on this. Wait, is that Dallas's girlfriend? Wife? Cindy, is that Dallas's?
Is that you, Watermelon?
No, that's not you. You just know Dallas? Fucking Jeff says this is in his top 3.
And those subtle harmonies are so cool right there.
You know what's really gonna hurt is that Constance is the ending track of this album.
Are we gonna end tonight with crying again? Is that what's gonna happen?
Possibly.
Her vocals are so fucking clean on this. Very good pop sensibility.
Yeah.
Why isn't SPIRITBOX playing Furnace Fest? I could switch them for August Burns Red and Most of the White.
Yeah. By August Burns Red.
Although I really do want to watch them.
I mean, I
really low harsh screams in the back.
Oh yeah, Joshua was.
I honestly do feel some via in here, some volumes via. This is like some like intakes type shit, you know.
I also feel like no sleep.
Yeah.
Like a ballet. Got a lot of Nelly Furtado vibes. Staying right.
That chord progression is so fucking cool. Definitely very volume 5, yeah.
Courtney's favorite all-time album is Coldplay's A Rush of Blood to the Head.
I can see that.
Yeah, I saw an article about her like top 10 most influential albums. I hadn't read it. I literally just saw the link to it earlier.
Damn, that was already like one of my favorites so far. So
this one?
Yeah. That one made it as my number 2 favorite so far.
That was
really
great.
Yeah, it was really good, and like it still had that just like little hint of heaviness, you know, that just like layer in the back.
There was like a layer of harsh vocals in the background that wasn't like overpowering anything.
Yeah.
It was just adding a little bit of like rawness to it.
Yeah, and that, like I said, that it reminded me of like Intake or like Jordan said, Volley, like really, really solid volumes tracks that are like very like melodic and like atmospheric and just airy and just So I liked it too.
I really like the clean riff at the beginning too.
My fave so far, all of it.
Yellowjacket's mine so far.
Yellowjacket probably. Sunkiller 2 or not. Hurt You is still gonna be up there for me. They're all fucking good.
The more songs I hear, the more Hurt You is getting pushed back.
Really. I could see it. I just like the chorus. That catchy ass fucking chorus is what gets it for me. That's what Blessed Be is for me. That whole chorus is like what makes it. Like I don't even care about the breakdown. Like I love the breakdown, but like the chorus is the meat for me on Blessed Be. Really all of it. Yellowjacket was really good. All of it. And there's the internet hiccup. Let's go. Secret Garden is next.
Johnny Depp in here.
This is the one I don't remember hearing. For some reason. I'm pretty sure I did a reaction, but I don't remember it.
That's such a Killswitch Engage guitar riff right there.
Okay, I remember this. I do remember this. Craziness. Constantine, you gonna tell me this is not prog? I think you left. I haven't heard from him in a while. I think we pissed him off. I'm sorry, Constantine.
Yeah, this is the one with the horse.
That's right, that's right. I feel like I need a pin pad so I can write some notes when we do this shit. I can see animals as
sound like an animals leaders riff right there.
Yeah.
We love Tosin and Josh Travis up in this bitch. So hell yeah, that's awesome.
Oh yeah. Very 90s little piano riff at the end. What do you think about that one?
That one definitely has the most like pop sensibility in it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I'd say maybe Circle With Me. I also thought that, but I haven't listened to that one since it came out, so I'm gonna have to recheck on that one. I like this one way more than I did when I first heard it. Like
Oh yeah.
Like again, I love all of SPIRITBOX. I did like it when I heard it, but I like it even more now. I think I put it like in the lower tiers of the songs I had heard, but I like it a lot more just with like the rest of the songs and everything, and without the video, just like focusing on the music. I do like it a lot more than I did. A lot of prog in that as well. Constantine. What do y'all think?
What's next? You gonna say animals as leaders isn't prog? What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Yeah, that one was definitely I like the at the end with the delay on the voice. That's kind of how it played out. Because most artists nowadays wouldn't just let the delay play out like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like Raimi said,
that was a very, very 90s move of them.
Yeah, it was very poppy and a little bit of like, what's that's too slow. Never mind, I take it back. Whatever I was thinking in my head. All right. Okay, so next one, a lot of people said is also one of the best songs on the album, and is also the heaviest, along with Holy Roller, which is their back-to-back. So that's interesting placement. Aphids 2.0. Top 3. All right, let's get this silk in the strings. Oh yeah, this is old SPIRITBOX right here.
Ball, baby! Ball!
I've never heard that sound from her mouth. Two-step. Yeah, this is like similar to late Iwabo, like Courtney Iwabo. It was very more structured.
Chili Monster, what's up?
What's up, Chili?
Damn, that fucking rip.
Dude, her voice going off in this song.
I know. And then they keep the tempo up too. Welcome back, Chili Monster. We missed you.
We're doing great. Ramey's having some
a very soft stuff and gross sounding.
Remy's got a half shove this entire stream. Well, slow down.
Damn.
Slow down. Yeah, very... Her voice was... Yeah, her vocals here were like... I really liked her mids. They were very like... I don't know. So in a lot of the other songs when she does her mids, which is like what she mostly does, she sounds very like controlled, and like especially when you watch her do them live, like you could see like her like form and technique perfectly. I feel like on this one she kind of let loose
just
a
got
little
dirty
more.
with it.
Yeah, she just kind of like
nasty.
Ugh. Very good. Very very strong vocal. It was similar to like how Sam did on fucking Yellowjacket. Yeah, very similar to that. How he just like, just those mids were just angry. All right, and now on to the, as they said, 1-2 punch of Holy Roller immediately after that.
Damn. So far, the flow of the album has just been fucking...
Yeah, very well mixed together.
Maybe they didn't put the Rio version in here because they didn't want it to be too heavy. They didn't want that heaviness to just black out the rest of the album. So angry. jungle beat, 90s jungle beat. I prefer the Rio version, but I'm a Rio stan, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Rio's a fucking monster.
I love how it just gets progressively lower and lower. And more
yeah.
disgusting.
What's up, Devil Moon? Will Ramos doesn't
right
need
there
anymore.
In the middle of the rim.
That's the snare you need. Everybody listen to that snare. Breaking glass, you know.
I mean, it's a great song. The song is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
It's just whenever Rio comes in with those fucking insane ass lows, you can't help just to.
Yeah, if you go watch my girlfriend's reaction to that shit, we like both were like, what the fuck? Like, we were blown away by that dude. Like, I had no idea he was that crazy. Like, I had listened to Crystal Lake before, but it was like, you know, I've talked about the Ghost Inside version of Crystal Lake when they put out that one album, and what was the Limp Bizkit cover they did? Rollin', that era of Crystal Lake. So I had like never like expected him to just sound like that, and it was just
like pure evil.
Yes. Blessed Be and Rule of Nines were not included on Eternal Blue because they were released as singles before Rise Records signed them. That sucks. That sucks. I totally didn't even realize that Blessed Be was not on here. I figured Rule of Nines wasn't because that was like even earlier, you know, but I think Blessed Be would have fit pretty well. I guess they had the Hurt You for that. Maybe that's why they wrote Hurt You, was to kind of get that Blessed Be vibes. I want Courtney to rise up on a stage lift and demonic makeup and open with a song on a live show. Yeah. Like, the animation of the Rio one was really cool too. But the video for the original was great as well. Keep holy rolling. Do a little collab. A lot of people I've watched reactions of don't really like Eternal Blue, the song, but it's in my top 5. That is the next song, I believe. Title track to the album, Eternal Blue. Let's go.
Perfect Blue.
La Blue Girl, what?
It's not that you open my heart, floating like a reptile, colder in the light. It's not that the agony starts to pull me like a riptide, pulsing in.
Little synthwave in there. I'm like 20 seconds in. Why would you not like this song so far? This is SPIRITBOX. Straight SPIRITBOX. That synth, man. That synth is perfect.
The synth is awesome in this whole album. Did she say, ooh, ooh?
Yes.
Is that volumes again?
Who the fuck would not like this? You send them over here. You send them over here.
Tell them to come talk to me directly. I have words for them.
Oh, yes. This might be my favorite. This is fucking good. Ah.
That Dream Theater has solo. Come on, man. That's awesome.
I've got chills. I got a little teary-eyed here for a second. That solo was perfect.
That was good as fuck.
That might be my favorite so far. I don't know if they can replace that in the next two songs. That was good.
That one got bumped up to my number 2.
What the fuck, man? How
would you listen to this album and not like that song? Like that song is like the culmination of everything that is this album.
Because there's like what, 4 lines of her singing like slowly and softly. Ooh, what? Okay, like that was like perfect balance, like of everything. And then like I said, that solo wasn't even like technical. It was just like very like emotional and like one of my favorite solos of all time is from After the Burial's 9 Summers. Very emotional solo, not super technical. It's just like you can feel the fucking solo when they're playing it, and it just hits you. And yeah, that was fucking good, man.
Yeah, that was great.
This is good shit. Who are these people that are saying they don't like this album?
This guy said Richard from True Shot or Ex True Shot. That was that.
Yeah, but he didn't like the 18 Visions song that came out either. He's stupid. That song slapped.
Yeah, this was. I think that's my favorite on the album for sure so far. That was good as shit. And it's a title track too. That's a accomplishment right there.
Yeah. I get a lot of Utada Hikaru vibes. Kingdom Hearts, like
okay.
Like simple and clean, you know. Sanctuary.
Funny little throwback, Jordan. The person that composed all the music for Kingdom Hearts was their first work they did was on that Parasite Eve game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So go check that out. All right, next one. That was such a good song. That was good. We Live in a Strange World, number 9. We are almost done out of 12 songs.
I am coasting on nice dreams, lonely,
more pop influence. That's probably what bothers people, I guess. People that don't like pop
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, where they're stupid.
To grace me with cold sleep, for I breathe in, I feel
pop music is called pop for a reason.
It's popular. Catchy. More synth.
Yeah, that's what really gives me the Kingdom Hearts vibes is the synth. That and her voice just sounds exactly like Utada Hikaru.
Snarky said this one's the weakest on the album. Still good though. Well, that was super poppy right there though. Yeah.
Oh my spin.
Yeah, there does have to be a song that comes in last, I guess. I don't know. I'm getting some Tesseract from this. You hear what I'm saying?
Her voice for sure, yeah.
I mean, he really makes up for it. The guitar is still very aggressive. Oh, well, that was quick. What'd you think of that one?
That was their Project Mayhem. Only the real ones will get that.
Yeah, Finch lovers in the house unite. Although Project Mayhem was the heaviest song on the album too, so.
Yeah, but also the weirdest one.
Yes, you know, weird as shit. No, this song was not very weird, but it's an inside joke. I could see it being the weakest, but still,
it's the lowest on my list right now.
It's also the shortest.
Yeah, it is. That was very short.
I mean, it still had some really good pop sensibility, and it had really cool synth in it. There's nothing wrong with it. It just didn't.
And I mean, they countered it. Like I said, they countered it with the guitars were very heavy, and like when they really pick up, it was like very, you know.
Yeah, and when you're listening to the album as a whole, back to back, you need a break sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it flows in.
Even if a break is just like a short song that flows into something else, that still like breaks it up a little bit.
Nobody wants 12 Holy Rollers, whether they want it. Yeah, see, that's what I said in the beginning of the stream, is that I think their one mistake was releasing Holy Roller as a single, which sucks because that probably gained them a lot of fucking followers. It was like one of their most viral songs, you know? It was the Lorna Shore to the Hellfire for SPIRITBOX, but that also put an expectation for those fans that were like, oh, it's so goddamn heavy, blah, 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 you know? And then they come into this and they're just like, what the fuck, you know? Though I'm sure some people dipped probably when like Circle With Me and stuff came out too, so, but I think they should have saved Holy Roller for a single, to not be a single, just save it for the album. But again, at the time, I mean, you know, they were just all about singles.
My favorite songs so far haven't even been the really heavy ones.
Yeah. Blessed Be is still my favorite, though. I'd have to like really like sit for a day and like just listen to SPIRITBOX, just listen to this and then Blessed Be, and then like just listen to more of these songs and try to really think about it, because some of these songs are really goddamn good, you know what I mean?
Agreed.
Yeah, but yeah, it's Holy Roller did get them a little too hyped for the heaviness train, because they're not inherently just heavy, you know. and they've never been.
If you listen to a lot of their older stuff, like it's always been this mix of like pretty and melodic and heavy. It's always been that way.
Yeah. So that's why I think that was a one. Mistake is a hard word too. Misstep, maybe, I don't know, something lighter than that. But
thank you, Better Butter Stutter.
Yes, thank you. It wasn't intended to be on the album originally. Yeah, I see. People who heard Holy Roller. Yeah, no, I'm just saying that it would have gained them less followers at first, but it would have probably brought all the negative comments and negative reviews for this album would have cut some of those out, because some people were just expecting 9 Holy Rollers, a bunch of heavy shit, and it's not. They were wrong, is what I'm saying. But I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, we're not done yet, so y'all can save it if you want. But
yeah, next song.
Next song. All right. How do you say that? I've never known how to say that word, Halcyon, which is also the name of a '90s trance song, one of my favorite songs, Halcyon and On. It was in Mortal Kombat and also Mean Girls. Weird enough. It's the song at the credits of Mean Girls. But yes. All right.
Mean Girls is not weird.
A lot of little '90s references in this album, I feel.
Mean Girls isn't '90s though. That's like.
No, I'm talking about Mortal Kombat was. The original Mortal Kombat movie. I mean, honestly, I'll save it. I'll wait. And he says this song's ending is very Meshuggah inspired. Was that a clean guitar in the back, or was that more synth? That's synth.
There's a clean guitar on the left. The right also could be a guitar. Because you can play synth through a guitar.
Yeah.
That's what Polyphia does. The guitars from Polyphia have like that new plug-in where it gives like a synth.
Sydney, you are perfectly fine. So much synth. Oh, Jesus, that layering. Slow down, damn, Jesus. This album definitely like just is like, it flows like a progressive album. Like it just like goes into the next song like crazy. Yeah, okay, so what I was gonna say was like really honestly, Holy Roller is heavy. Like it is like one of the heaviest songs on the album, but also like it feels less heavy when compared to the rest of the album, because there's still some heavy, there's a lot of heavy parts in this, you know what I mean? Like,
and there's not like heavy songs, but there's heavy parts in the song.
Yeah, like in almost pretty much every song. There's not been a not heavy, like just straight. Well, that's Constance, but well, no, Constance even has like heavy parts to it. So really,
yeah,
I'd say probably maybe Circle With Me. I don't know. We'll have to listen to that one next. It's been a while since I listened to that one, but there's heavy parts in every fucking song. So like I said, okay, so the reviews and stuff that I've seen is not like reviews. I haven't watched any reviews, but like I just see like comments on like scrolling through Facebook because I'm on like the SPIRITBOX fan club fucking Facebook page or whatever, and I've seen like so many people posted, oh, the album just didn't hit as much as I thought it would, etc., etc. And it just, I don't see why not. Like it's
because people hype it up so much.
I don't know.
For me, that song was kind of a weak link. Like there wasn't that much of anything that really stood out
Circle
about
With Me is
until
heavy.
the very end.
Yeah, you thought that one was a weak link?
Yeah, Halcyon was kind of a weak link for me. I mean, it was a good song. There's nothing wrong with it. It was just there was nothing about it that really made it stand out or anything like that until the very end of it.
All right, Circle With Me, which I think when I reviewed Circle With Me, I think I said it was one of my lesser favorite tracks. But let's hear it in the context of the full album.
Man, what a fucking guitar riff.
Yeah, I could see how Halcyon is a track 11 as a like second to last, because
I'll agree with that, yeah.
Especially because the last two songs were singles that we've already heard.
Yeah.
So listening through the whole album, it kind of makes it like, I'm like, damn, I want more new stuff, you know?
background.
I guess she does mention the sun a lot. Yeah, see, I like this song better than I did when I first heard the single.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In context of the album, definitely makes it better. Yeah, funny, snarky that you said that like circle of the lyrics, because Veil of Maya also does that on Matriarch. Like one of the first songs, he says, "I will not relinquish," and then like one of the last songs, he's like, "Here I am relinquishing everything," and you're just like, "What? Well, which one is it?" You know, it's funny. Nice little turn.
Progressing.
Yes, progressive. Yay! See. Constantine, we did make him mad. We did make him mad. I'm sorry, Constantine. We're not mad at you. You were just a little wrong, but it's okay. We're all wrong sometimes. Come back and listen through the album again. Yeah, so like I said, I liked the song even more. All of the singles, okay? So Circle With Me, when I first heard that one and also Secret Garden, they were both like good. Of course, I liked it. But I placed it lower than the other songs that I'd heard. But listening through it, like the whole album, like it all fits. It all fits together and makes me like it more. I don't know about y'all. What are y'all thinking so far before we hit this last track?
It's been really solid so far. Really cohesive. There hasn't really been anything out of place.
Yeah, that was kind of my main concern whenever I'm thinking about like a SPIRITBOX album, was that they kind of are all over the place, and so I was a little bit worried that it wouldn't be very cohesive. But
I think I'll be fine. But Constance, the end closer of the album, really good, is a good end though.
Chaotic Fantasy. We're on the last song.
Yep, a little late there, bud. Like Raimi's trying not to focus on the song too hard.
Yep. The song is so like light. Like all the different instruments are just like. Oh yeah, Becca. No, I totally see it. We kind of just really wanted to take it all in when we let it play. Like it just, you know, especially when we talk about it. We wanted a chance to reflect on each song, you know. I'm just like watching the video in my head right now.
Yeah, I can't watch the video. I try not to watch the video anymore.
It's hard to lose and want to
Yes, this is definitely a sad mood song.
Fully agreed, Shlemon. That video fucks me up every single time, dude. Especially the end, just watching everything disappear.
Oh, yeah. And that face on the grandma when she's just like, oh. God, it sounds so much heavier now. Don't do it, Raimi. You fighting it. Fucking song, man. Yeah, like, really, where would you put that song other than not on the album? Like, it would have to be the ending track, which is crazy. Okay, let's talk for a second about prog albums, you know? Like, we always talk, every time we review a prog album, which is often, it seems like, we always talk about the ending and how there's usually got to be, like, a play out or, you know, something of that sort. But I feel like this whole track is like a play out, you know? Like it's just like a whole emotional, the whole song is so emotional that that's what makes it the end, rough. You know?
Yeah, that song couldn't be rough. Anywhere else except the very end. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That is the album. 43 minutes, I think it was. Because if you, oops, no, not trying to watch the whole video. But if you go to like on these, it says 43:07. So I'm assuming that that's the runtime of the. Just gonna play this in the background. Okay, well that's it. So what do we think? What do we think of the album? It was pretty fucking killer. I mean, I definitely would probably put this over the Era album.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
As good as the Era album was.
Yeah.
There's just so much more. Like this, like I don't know. It's just something about her voice, man, or something. It just makes it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to this album more.
Yes.
And rearrange my listing on them again. Because it's like the more like the further we went along, I was like, oh no, this one's better than this one, and now I'm like, how did Sunkiller end up at number 8 on the list? Like, what the fuck? It doesn't belong at number 8.
Yeah.
So I just have to reevaluate this whole thing. But I still do think that Yellowjacket and would be my number 1, and Eternal Blue would still be my number 2.
I think Eternal Blue. So I guess top 3. I didn't write them down. But I'd say top 3, Eternal Blue for number 1. Probably, I would keep Hurt You as number 2. Yellowjacket for number 3 for sure. And then, I don't know, man.
I'd number 3.
I'd have to listen through it again, but all of the songs where there was no, like I said, I guess what I'd probably put, what was the one, the Halcyon? Maybe is like the lowest track, but still all pretty. Every song was really good. Like, I don't know, man. Each song had its heavy parts, it had its soft parts. Well, not Holy Roller, but Holy Roller didn't have any soft parts. But yes, this is a perfect intro, and they had a perfect outro. Like, just nice slow start, rolling into her clean vocals, into normal riffage, and then just progressively heavier, and then, you know.
Silk and the Strings ended up at number 5 on my list because I can't put Constance any lower on the list. And so Silk and the Strings was my number 3 for a minute. And then this is hard, man. This is a great fucking album.
And honestly, like, Holy Roller, as goddamn good of a track it is, I'd probably put that lower in the list out of all the list of songs. Like, if I had to, I'd probably have to, maybe in a couple days I'll go through and listen through the album just whole, like, by myself, and then maybe I'll like post somewhere an image of like my track listing rankings. But I'd put Holy Roller lower because the rest of the songs were just,
Holy Roller is like in the last half of my ranking.
Yeah,
so yeah,
I would put all the other tracks like that they're just that goddamn good, you know.
Just put the entire album in your top 3. Done and done, buddy.
Yeah, I'm trying to piece together my list, but like it's so hard.
Constance is out of the competition. I do get that. I do get how it's its own. It's not a song you could like compare really to the rest because of how just how deep and really dark that song is. You know what I mean? Well, everybody's talking about that one. We'll throw that one on there too. Wow, it was a ride. What are you thinking for rankings? 10 out of 10?
I mean, it's SPIRITBOX. I've never disliked anything they've ever put out, and even the 2 on this album that weren't like exactly my jam or whatever were still really well done, really well produced, and like absolutely nothing wrong with it, you know. So it's a 10 out of 10 for me, man. This is probably album of the year contender for me already.
Yeah, so I think there's a lot. I think I've got where I think I'm getting 90s influence or early 2000s possibly. I don't know if anybody in the chat is even familiar with this album, but the Smashing Pumpkins Adore album, which is my favorite Smashing Pumpkins album, I feel a lot of vibes in this and that. It's very like electronic-y parts and dark and heavy, but with also some like, I don't know. Just go listen to Smashing Pumpkins Adore if you like Smashing Pumpkins, and you'll see what I mean. Kind of like what's the song on Lost Highway soundtrack?
Is Today on there?
Can't remember. No. It's not a very like super popular album. But Constantine, 5 out of 10, bro. What? You're just trolling at this point. Isaiah, you're also trolling. Get out of here.
Yeah, like I'm not even that big into like the more like,
yeah,
I guess generic. It's not really generic though. I guess it's more overproduced, I guess you could say. But for an overproduced album, this album sounds like way better than most.
I think it's perfectly produced.
The production on this was like absolutely perfect.
Maybe overly hyped, maybe is what you mean? Maybe what you're trying to think of?
But I mean, the production on the album was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
The layering on it,
the
fucking
synth,
way that...
the whole album, if you took the synth out, would not be as good. Like, it made a lot of,
also,
like...
it's really cool because instead of focusing on Courtney as a female vocalist, sure. Instead of focusing on that, they didn't have any problem layering her into the rest of the music and not making her the focal point. And I fucking love that.
Yeah, they focus on the composition of those songs more than...
Daniel Lobach, yes, we listened to the entire thing already. We are recapping right now. You'll have to rewind it. This album did nothing for you, man. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Maybe maybe you come back to it a little while. I felt okay. So I think what they did, basically, my summary is like they took what made Tesseract good. I would compare SPIRITBOX mostly to Tesseract, but made it heavier and more palatable to the more like metalcore fans. Like they took prog and made it more metalcore. I don't know how what the
marketable.
Word. Yeah, marketable. I guess. Yeah, it's but like the song structures and like the clean singing and all that type of stuff with like the very aggressive poppy like just guitars reminds me of Tesseract. I get a lot of Tesseract out of this personally. Again, with a lot of like 90s influence. There's like 90s like jungle beats. There was 90s synth. There was
Queen of the Damned influence.
Some like 90s
Hard.
alt. Some like 90s alt pop stuff. Not big on free.
What's the difference?
Except
just
for
because they're a fucking
Iwaba.
Girl. Like, get out of here, you fucking misogynist bitch.
Yeah, go back to fucking school. Isn't it past your bedtime?
Yeah, go back to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Yeah, I see another comment that I saw on Facebook a lot was people saying that that Mike didn't have enough didn't have enough playing, like he didn't utilize all of his abilities on guitar enough.
What do you mean?
That's just what I've seen. I don't
Even
agree with that.
when he wasn't
weird.
playing the chugs, he was tapping all over the fucking fretboard.
Yeah, like fucking what is it? I think not Circle With Me. Secret Garden. That fucking
that one had the opening riff that was really fucking cool, and also that Animals as Leaders riff in there too. Fucking ridiculous.
Did you guys hear the weekend phrasing in the summit? I think that's what I think I mentioned that. I think was that it was very like pop R&B style of like cadence to her that chorus, the verse. I think so. Yes, actually I did. Yeah, there was like I said, a lot of pop influence here in a lot of the songs as well, which I guess is one of the things that probably pissed off a lot of Holy Roller fans. But I mean, what can you do, That's what I love about this Bandit album. Everybody shines in this. You can distinguish the talent in everyone involved. They each had their own standout points and come together. It was, very extremely cohesive. Like, everything flowed together perfectly. Excuse me, hiccups. So, 10 out of 10. Jordan, what do you think?
10 out of 10.
You think 10 out of 10? So, Raimi, 10 out of 10.
100%,
okay.
Dude. That's a fucking.
There's
15 out of 10,
one
dude.
else that's on this level.
It's such. Like, just listen to that. Like, it's just.
These guys are
like,
reinventing metalcore.
And
that's literally what this is.
On the surface level, there's enough pop and like stuff that you can recognize, like patterns that you can recognize, to where it's like it's really catchy. But like if you keep listening and like really like listen in the background, there's a lot of shit going on.
Constantine said they took Tesseract, watered it down, and made it shit. No, they did make it. They did lighten up on the prog. They did take out some of the wankery of Tesseract, but they did make it just bigger and more. Honestly, more heavy. It is heavier than Tesseract. Tesseract has very heavy parts, but not. If you guys,
it's also different utilization of the heavy parts, I guess. Like, where it's placed makes a big difference, and also the type of like distortion that you're using makes a big difference as well.
But anytime I see anybody comment like somewhere, message somewhere saying, "Hey, I really am into SPIRITBOX. What do you think sounds? What should I listen to that's like that?" I say Tesseract. I mean, I there's nothing else really that's even close to this style, really.
That's why it pisses me off whenever people try and compare bands like Ginger to SPIRITBOX. Just because it's a female vocalist doesn't mean that it's anything the same.
Yeah.
You know? Like they're both great bands. They're all great musicians, but Ginger doesn't fucking sound like SPIRITBOX.
Yeah,
you know?
Ginger's way more like the other side of prog, like Meshuggah. Yeah, they're close to
exactly,
Meshuggah.
Exactly.
Ginger sounds more like Walls of Jericho than this.
Yeah, like a mix of Walls of Jericho and yeah.
Which kind of fuck Walls of Jericho, but you know, that's just me.
9.5 for me, only because We Live in a Strange World didn't get repeated listens for me, but still a solid song. Good night, Chaotic Fantasy. Thanks for stopping in for 10 minutes.
Later, buddy.
Even though he retracted his other message too. Which one is this one? Eternal. Oh, this is Eternal Loop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every other song is pretty much perfect.
Like I said before, a lot of Kingdom Hearts vibes, like
little bit of synthwave references in here. Yeah. Like this is a very synthwavy like solo, just like 80s sounding. You know. Yeah. But yeah, our album review is done. Now we're just kind of bullshitting and talking to the chat. SPIRITBOX is proggy and does technical stuff, but it always has a purpose and fits extremely well on other bands that feels technical for the sake of it. Yeah, it's wankery. That's what that is.
Literally,
they don't have wankery really.
It's musical for the sake of the composition, not for just being a fucking prog nerd.
It's literally like taking the entire thing and creating a vibe about it, creating a feeling about it. That's the thing I like about SPIRITBOX. It's all about the vibe. It's all about the feeling you get from the music, and not, oh, well, this guy's really great at the guitar. Like, of course he's great at the guitar. That's not what it's about. It's about the entire musical composition. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like comparing like Disney to Six Flags. Like Disney rides, they just have that like extra amount of like theming and like extra things that go into it that put it above everything else.
The first thing I had said after I listened is that they are taking metalcore to a very fresh and more inventive place, blending genres and making something modern and promising for metal. Yes.
Well, that's the same reason.
It's still heavy.
The reason that I love Dexcore, because Dexcore blends so much crazy shit that you don't expect them to, and so for me, that's another one of those bands that's been reinventing metalcore for years.
I only wish the lead more tech guitar parts were slightly higher in the mix, but that's not part of the volume's mid-sig sound they and their producer were looking for. High in the mix were rhythms. Yeah. Such a great vibe of emotion. Yeah, they mix it perfectly to get that right level of just of everything. Like the emotion in there is perfect. I could see why this one maybe would be like in the lower ends. Let's
Oh, back on that when I was working there. But yeah.
They didn't Riseify this band. A lot of people were also worried that signing to Rise would make them but I mean Acacia Strain's on Rise or were on Rise, and they were still doing their own fucking thing, you know. There's a few bands out there that kind of.
Smashing Pumpkins is on Sumerian Records.
Yeah, they are on Sumerian now. That is correct.
Like, it has nothing. Like nowadays, it has nothing to do with
Constantine, just with the Constantine hate. He said nothing about this is fresh. It sounds so generic, gent metalcore. It has been done to death. I completely disagree.
The Madre with this dude.
Are you guys gonna check out Idola's new record? I keep hearing everybody talk about that.
I don't even know who that is.
I feel like I might have heard them before. I think I've heard like one track of theirs. They're like a Swancore style band. They're like Dance Gavin Dance ish, and like Hail the Sun kind of like that style. Because they put out a new album and everyone keeps talking about that as well as like album of the year material. So I might have to check that out. I don't know if we will all check it out together or not, but I might have to look into doing some reviews. I need to do some more album reviews soon, or even just fucking live stream it. Fuck it, you know, something like that.
This album sounds like it could be in a Chris Nolan film.
Pure vibes and feels, and it's great. They talked about how they approach songwriting by thinking what's best for the song and don't worry about shining individually like at all. That's like when a certain instrument or chord is shining. Yeah.
That's exactly what I was saying. That's awesome.
Yeah, they write it. They were like Jordan said, yeah, like for the whole composition. It's just They write it completely.
Frog.
Idola is on tour with Dance Gavin Dance right now. Oh, Idola is also on Rise. But yeah, so I guess that's about it, man. Fucking. You say it exceeded your expectations, or about hit your expectations for SPIRITBOX? I mean, I wasn't expecting so many pop parts and stuff like that. There was like the pop, and
I agree with that. Yeah.
So
I was expecting it to be more like there would be pop songs and not just like blending of everything throughout everything.
I honestly wasn't expecting it to be as heavy as it was.
Yeah, exactly.
And also,
I'm glad it was. It was.
I don't want to piss off anybody in the chat, but this is how you mix pop stylings and metalcore. Fuck you, Bringing the Horizon. Your new song sucks.
Got him!
I skimmed through that shit because I was just like, man, I don't even know what this is.
That was straight pop. There was no metalcore in. There was no blending of anything. It was just pop.
Gross. Constantine, I'm just gonna. Nah, I can't even respond to your comments anymore, man.
You can't compare SPIRITBOX and Periphery. They're like nothing alike.
Well, okay, so SPIRITBOX, they did less in the prog, but they did it like again to not be wankery. You know what I mean? They didn't want to sound like they were just showing off, and they did it perfectly. Periphery shows off, right. Man. Periphery has wankery. I love it. They're literally my favorite band of all time.
3 guitarists.
But
this band has 1 guitarist.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Tyler Baker, I'm glad you like the album too. I don't want to piss anybody off. Please, the microphone. Yes, that's me here. Yeah, Rise does seem like they've lessened their grip on a lot of bands, because 2010s and stuff. That was when they were called Risecore bands. Bands were Risecore for a reason, and they seem to just be.
Back then, a lot of bands were sounding like that because it was popular.
Yeah, that was all. Yeah,
it wasn't always the label. It was them wanting to be popular.
Story of Courtney and Mike writing this as a product of love is a very cool story. Yeah, they're a good ass band. They know how to write, and it's awesome. I don't know what we can expect from further SPIRITBOX. Are they? What if they just break up and this is all we get? That would suck. How does it say that?
I doubt that.
This is the only album we ever get from SPIRITBOX. Full length album.
Only singles from here on out again.
Yeah. Bring Me does not do it better than anyone. Definitely not better than SPIRITBOX. Yeah, no. We won't go there this time. That is the end of the album review. We appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. By the way, if you guys have, I've seen a lot of newer names in here. If you guys have not subscribed, would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. It's a little red one. It's not this gray one right here. And we do streams like this on Friday nights, every Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We listen to, everyone comes and requests songs. We drink beers, and there's usually a lot more yelling because the songs aren't as good as SPIRITBOX. Not all the time. Sometimes we get some weird ones. Most of the time it's pretty good. But so appreciate you guys coming and hope to see you guys on Fridays. Sometimes we also do Sunday streams like this when something comes out or someone donates to get an album reviewed, which is very welcome.
I have a free one.
We have a lot of free ones. People got a lot of free ones sitting in there, so you guys can save up some credit stuff to get free album reviews or donate to the show. Whatever you want to do, we welcome any kind of support that you do, even if you just come and hang out. We love that as well. But yeah, I guess that's about it. We appreciate you. Die for You is good. It's not. I don't know. We're not gonna have that conversation right now. We are ending.
It's no count your blessings.
And I don't mind newer Bring the Horizon stuff. A lot of their stuff has definitely grown on me. But the newest stuff was the new one was just weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's no SPIRITBOX. That's for damn sure. But yes, 10 out of 10.
You also listen to Bill Murray too, so that says that much about your taste.
Bill Murray's good as fuck. What do you mean?
Yeah, what?
Bill Murray is also one of the bands
coming after you.
What Bill Murray is also one of the bands that's reinventing metalcore. What do you mean? Like
an old Attack.
I don't.
Do we need to get a? Do we need to
don't get the hype.
Do we need to get some album reviews in here and make Raimi listen to some Bill Murray? We'll get him on the show. We'll have him come in and we'll have a interview. What band was Mike in before this? He was in I Wrestled a Bear Once, along with Courtney. I'm not sure. Was he in Unicron as well? I don't know. You'll have to look that up. We get a horror movie stream soon. Maybe we'll come in here on a Sunday and watch a movie together or something. That'd be interesting. I definitely do want to try to get back on my channel more often, my horror channel. By the way, thank you for putting the Rainy Day breakdown. Yes, I did put Einstein Kills as my new intro for my video. The Resident Evil song breakdown. It's a gunshot breakdown. I always use gunshot breakdowns, and it was a gunshot breakdown, so I fucking used it. I was like, all right, Einstein Kills, thank you.
I like the Eye the Breather one more though.
Oh yeah, that was a nasty one.
That one was fucking disgusting.
He wasn't in Unicron. Okay, I was just asking. I'm not super sure, but I know he was in I Wrestled a Bear Once.
Isaiah, you're meh.
Exceeded my expectations, more diverse than I thought. Yes, that's basically the way to put it. This album was definitely more diverse than I expected. So yeah, that gave him extra props. It was probably already going to be a 10 out of 10, but they did make it a lot cooler, and it's very weird that people don't like it. So yes, that's about it. Hope to see you guys on Friday nights. This Friday night. Make sure you follow Raimi's Twitch at Cat Daddy, but with V's for instead of A's. He will type it in the chat. But we love you all. Becca, Isaiah, DCD Drums, Mark Folletti, Daniel Lobox, Constantine, you're all right too, I guess. Tyler Baker, Joe Seaver, thank you so much. We had a lot of new people in the stream tonight. Cindy Anderson as well.
Make sure to subscribe and we'll see you on Friday.
Make sure you subscribe so you can come hang out with us some more. We love talking to all of you guys. And Constantine, even you too. Bye, Shilly Monster.
Shilly Monster, thank you for coming back.
All right. Old Head Mike, Young Ass Jordan, and Old Head Raimi.